Faced with potentially catastrophic climate change, governments around the world have introduced legislation and incentive programs to help meet targets for reducing energy consumption and carbon emissions, and to speed up the switch to renewable energy. Energy-efficient lighting plays a significant role in this, because savings of up to 80% over existing technologies can be realized. Governments have understandably been keen to speed up the switch to new, greener lighting. But how best to achieve this? There are two main options: legislation and standards and norms. Legislation basically means pushing people into switching. This can be done by stimulating demand for energy-efficient products or by phasing out inefficient technologies and services through the setting of minimum performance criteria. Legislation can cover either energy-consuming products in general or relate specifically to lighting. The second option is to set standards and norms for energy-efficient lighting. On the one hand, there are standards which describe product performance, like the EU standard on ballasts. This is linked to a law aimed at phasing out inefficient ballasts. Internationally, these standards are set by the International Electrotechnical Commission, or IEC, and in Europe by the European Committee for Standardization, or CEN, and the European Committee for Electrotechnical Standardization, or CENILEC. On the other hand, there are norms relating to the quality and quantity of light required, for instance, at a desk in an office. These norms are underpinned by research carried out by the International Commission on Illumination. Experience suggests the best way forward is through a combination of legislation and standards and norms. Legislation, supported by the relevant industry bodies, should set performance criteria and timelines, requiring, for instance, that by 2016, all domestic lighting should be so energy efficient that incandescent bulbs are no longer an option. Once these issues have been defined and agreed upon, a wholesale switch to energy-efficient lighting, with its lower operating costs and reduced carbon emissions and its impact on the speed with which renewable energy supplies can grow, is then inevitable. And those countries who move fastest in switching to energy-efficient lighting can rightfully claim green leadership.